Hello everyone. Let's take a look at a couple of trades. Actually, it was 9 trades that I made today. It's August 25th, 2022. Before I start, let me remember you that you can subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, and also if you like this video, give thumbs up. So in that way, you push the like button, and that way this channel can be promoted. So the other thing is that I trade with Apex funding, so make sure that you check them out. They have a really good program, 50% discount if you use a the link that it's in the description. Also, I do have a blog. Also, the blog is a link is also in the description, so you can check it out there. I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure I just share my trades with you, and in that way you can learn and learn identify the setups and where we are in support and resistance. So I just share with you my personal trading strategy. And remember that trading futures has potential rewards and also large potential risk. So one thing that you need to do is to keep your stops tight. So in that way, if you're wrong when you enter the pattern that you see in the chart, then you can get out very fast. And remember, if you're trading with the stops, when it reverses to you, it are 2 contracts that are going to come back instead of one that I leave running, and you will see what I mean by that during the video. Okay, so if you have any questions, please do it in the comments below in this video, and also you can use my Discord server. The link is also in the description, and it's for free, so make sure to join us. There are some good discussions there. It's I just started it, so not that many, but if you have questions, that is probably the right place to put them. Okay, so let's start looking at the markets. I did not make any trades in ES, so the trades were basically in crude oil and NQ, but I'm gonna review what happened in the market anyways, in ES. So you see here in the top left corner, I do have the 8 size Renko. You see that it's going up and down, up and down. It's actually a range day, very expanded though, but it was a range day. You see here in the lower bottom corner that I have the 30 minutes anchor chart. I use it just for guidance, and I trade in the direction of these bars basically. So if the bar is going out, then I see what's going on in the entry chart, which is this one here in the right, and then that is where I trigger my entries. Okay, so range day in ES, you see here pre-market I was moving up. Let me go back here and show you. Overnight it went up, then it started to bounce, and then came back down, and then move up, and then back down, and then move up, and then back down. Now from there, this is where the market opened. If you want to see what indicators I'm using and how do I configure the chart, I'm gonna leave here the link to the video where I explain how you do it. Okay, so go there and visit the video, and then you can replicate what you see in front of you in the Renko charts. Okay, so basically you go there, and then you have, you see this indicator here. This one is the smooth 50, and you see it goes up and down and up and sideways, and then finally at the end of the day started to go up again. So this gives me some direction on where the market is going, and in this case it went sideways, moving up and down and up and down, and there are some tricky entries here that you can see in the chart. So I'm going to expand it a little bit there. Let me also remove this chart. Okay, so here you have a so overnight, I'm not looking at the computer, the I got here around 8, and I was looking at this moving to the downside. I didn't enter it, but you see when right out of the gate, when the market opened at 9:30, it triggered a bear signal right there, and then you can see that this is a week out of the 18 EMA, and then that one was good for one target. Then it moved up against the moving averages, and there is another entry right here that it's a valid one. All the moving averages are, I'm gonna lower the size of these arrows. So you see that there's an entry there for another good entry in target, but it's in the range of the overnight moving overnight action, price action, right? So here you have the overnight, and then that one there defines that and that entry for me. I mean that in that level. So in that way, if it's in this range, it's kind of tough to trade. Okay, you can do it. I mean, there's it depends on the distance in between the high side of the range and the lower side of the range. So there are some good entries there, but it's kind of like sideways. Okay, so that is ES. I did not trade ES today. So let's go to NQ. There are some trades here that I'm going to share with you. It seems that I have these indicators turned off. Okay, there you go. So so in NQ, there was a move. I'm gonna expand the anchor chart here. So this is the action in the NQ. So you have a move to the upside, then this is overnight, right? Until that time there, 9:30, where the market opened, right there. Okay, so market in this area here was also in congestion, but there are some very good, nice moves before the market opened, especially this one here. That one there was it was actually at 5 a.m. so hard to catch it, but it's a good move. And then you have, you know, market going up and down. Still there are some good moves. This one is 6 bars to the downside, this one is 3, this one is 7, etc. Okay, so and then you have, after the market opened, like around 9:50, there was a good move right here. okay, all the way to the upside right there. Okay, so that one there is a nice move. And then you have, unfortunately, I was not looking at the computer at this time. I did have other things to do, so I missed those moves. But those are good entries. This one here is a fake, so you would be, or I would be, stopped out. But this second one, it's a good one for an entry and an additional runner. Okay, so let me go into the entry chart. You see that the motion here, the move in the 30 minutes chart is also bullish, basically, even though until this time at 1:30 in the morning look very choppy as well. So let me go and expand the entry chart so we can analyze and see the trades. Okay, so before the day open, or before the open, then I made one trade and it was a loser. Okay, so I saw it going down, and actually let me expand it a little bit right there. And so you will see that I saw this bounce off of the 18 EMA, and then I took the trade right there. But it moved a couple of bars, one bar and maybe the second one there, and it came back to me. So that one was a loser for $290. So, but the entry here, what I wanted to show you is that the entry here is valid. It's in the middle of a channel. Let me show you the channel. So I paint this channel right here. This is the green line up there, and then this is the mid of that channel. So it could have broken, but it didn't, and probably because it was very close to the opening time at 9:30 right here. Okay, so let's go back and show the other one. Second entry here was a winner for $145. So if you see here another entry, this one here, I changed the color. This one looks better. So the entry was right there. Again, there is a formation that normally moves to the direction that the market is coming. So everything here looks bearish, and then here it start to move around, and then here it triggers that entry right there in the bearish direction. And so the first target came out right here for a profit, and then the trail stop moved back for a loss. So between the two of them is $145 positive. So let's go to the other one. I'm gonna show you, expand this a little bit, so in that way you see this one. This run I missed it, and I missed it for, it was at 10 a.m. and I was busy. I was not looking at the computer. When I came back, I saw that already run, and no way for me to catch anything here. And then the market started to move to the upside again. I was totally out there, and then when it moved, then I said, okay, it's going to keep moving up, so I'm gonna enter it no matter what. This one was only $70 trade, and it immediately reversed on me. So you see there that there's a channel again. So this channel here connects this high with that high there, and then I took it right at resistance, which is a mistake. But still, I was profitable for $70 there, and then the market came back to visit the other side of the channel right there, and then when it was in support, then I took another trade right there, and this one was good for $175, and then it started to move sideways. I took this second one right there, and then reversed immediately on me when bounced out of the 30-minute chart, the 30-minute range. Came back up. That one was a loss for $420. So by then I am at, let's see, minus $320. But immediately I knew that because of it was fighting this support right here. So you see that there's a line of support right there. I knew that it was going to try to break it, and it finally did. So you see that right there, that it was moving up, down, up, and then down, and then I took that trade there. This one here was good for $670. And so the first target came out right there, and the second target was stopped out there. Okay, the second contract was stopped right there. Then I took another one right here, bouncing out of the moving averages. And then the first target was off right there. And then the second target was in the reverse right here. Okay, let me paint it again. So that one there, this is the first target, and this is the stop. Okay, but both of them were profitable this time. So that one is $390. Okay. Now, I saw the market bouncing in here and then failed the bounce. So I took another entry there. But it was, actually, it was... I was thinking that it was going to consolidate, and so I put a really tight stop there, and I lost $10. So $5 per contract, and then started to move to the upside, and then it was choppy. I was right at thinking that it was going to be choppy, just because it is below this red line, which is the 30 minutes opening range. So surely enough, I started to move sideways, and up, down, and this is lunchtime now. So I normally don't trade during lunch unless I see a good. But I take a break at noon, at 11:30. Okay, so then there was one last trade I made right here. Okay, so let's go to put it in the center. This one is the last trade. I took the entry right there again, bouncing off of the 50 simple moving average, and the first target was there, and the stop was really close, a little bit over the entry. So that's the entry right there, and then that is the stop. So this one, it was good for $185, and that was a NQ. Now, NQ made a couple of good entries after 3 p.m. Now I kind of relax, and I don't take that many more trades after 3 or 3:30. But this one was a late run, it was really nice, and then moved all the way there. And I was actually making a video for a trade I was doing in Crude, thinking that Crude was going to be the runner by the end of the day, but it was actually NQ and ES, the ones that that run. So it went all the way there until the close, and then after the close, it moved sideways, basically. Okay, but there is a really nice entry there, and then I was not paying attention. I was focused on recording a video on CL. So $940 in NQ, and that's it. So let's go to GC gold. So that gold, there are no trades in gold. Gold was a little bit tricky today, actually. You see, this is the 830 through 820. When the ghost pit open for gold. So it is bearish in this move right here. That had been a good entry, but so I didn't trade it, but it was a good entry right there. If you would take this one is a failed entry, then moved up and then came back down and revisit this low. So you would be fine if you take in the first or the second candle right there, especially because it made a lower high right here, almost a double top, and it is moving away of the Ichimoku cloud. Now moved back down and hit the lower side of this channel from yesterday, right? So yesterday I painted in the night, in the overnight, I painted this one because there was a lot of congestions here, and then moved there, and then overnight move all the way up, and then in the market when the market opened, it came back down to the lower side of this channel. So this distance here, that distance there with this distance here is the same, and then you have that distance there, which is the same thing in the three of them. Okay, so that's a drawing I make. Let's review Crude. In Crude, I have right there. I have less trades. Actually, this one is 3 trades, and it's for $940. I made a mistake, and I said that NQ was 940. It was actually 915. In between the two of them is 1855. So that's the profit today. 1855. Okay, so let's review the trades. Three trades actually. First one here was $380. So let's review it. Let me expand it here. It was at the beginning of the day, and right there. Okay, so we enter it in the break of this higher high. So market opened at 9 a.m., then moved down, then moved up. I wasn't sure if this one was going to move sideways, so I didn't take the entry right here. I didn't take it right here. That would have been a good entry, but I took it. I wait for it to break this higher high, and actually it did break it and I took it right there. Okay, so the first target, it was 2 contracts, and I moved it all the way there until it came back. So the 2 contracts there were open and closed at the same time. I didn't put a first target there. I just traced it all the way up until there. It's about $380, which is kind of the same of you know, 1 target, and then I come back in closing at the same day, at the same price. So that there is where I closed it. Okay, so $380 there. Now the second one was $400. Let's review it. So let's see some entries also that were good. This one is a good one, actually. Did not take it. Again, I was busy doing other things, so I missed all of these moves. This one here came up, down, up, and this one was an entry right there. The up, down, up normally follows the direction of the moving averages and the direction of the previous move. So right there, and then the continuation there with a congestion or consolidation right there. Okay, so move down. This one, it's already moved, so it didn't do anything. Well, again, I was not looking at it. So then lunchtime came. Let me open this a little bit more. So entries, that one is a good entry. This one here did not take it. It was actually at 1138, so probably that's the reason why. I was actually not looking at the computer probably the whole morning. In and out, I was in and out. There was a good move right here at 130. Did not take it. And then one trade, a couple of trades I made, it were in a live trade, a trade that I recorded. It's not live, but I published it. And then you will see that in this area, here is where I took those trades. And if you want to watch the video, I'm going to leave the link for that video over here, so you can visit that video and see why I make the decision to take it. It's actually a trend reversal breakout that I took all the way from here to there in reverse of, or it's a counter trend trade, because it was normally the trend reversals are counter trends, right? So I took it, and you will see, if you check that video, you will see that that was what I was thinking there. And then so that one there was the first trade right here was $400, and the second one was $160. So that is $940. In between NQ and CL, again, it's $1855. I think that is what it was recorded. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please join Discord, so in that way we can create a community and I can share additional stuff with you. Okay, thank you so much for watching.